Hello, everyone. Welcome to Adobe Live. I am your host, Christine Arth, and I am here with Alana Louise Lyons.
Hey, everyone. Hugo, I'm shaking too. Don't worry.
I love it. We're all shaking over here. We have a really awesome week this week. We're focusing on graphic design, and we have an amazing bunch of guests here. So let's go through the schedule today. First off, we're here with Alana Louise Lyons, and we'll be on until 10:30. When Isabel Lee will be here with Paul Trani. And then at noon, I'll be back with Emmy Brower. And at 1:30, we've got Lauren Dickens back with Paul. So it's a pretty awesome day. We've got a lot of great sessions. You'll learn a lot graphic design. We've also got some great challenges. So today's first challenge is to create a digital conference pass, the hypothetical ticket for Macs. So what you guys will do is go to the challenge tab and you can download a template. And it's a invitation instead of a conference tab. So, anyways, we'll be doing a design a keynote invitation, more details. Then you also have the chance to win a year's worth of Creative Cloud, and that will be chosen tomorrow morning. So stick with us and come back tomorrow and we'll announce the winner. We've also got some awesome chat and win giveaways. So if you guys are in chat, all you have to do is be in chat to win. And we've got a $30 gift card to moo.com. So pretty awesome. Moo makes it really simple and easy to create awesome business cards and a bunch of collateral for your business needs. I always send my clients there, so it's great. So let's get to it. This week, Alana's here and she's going to talk through some of her illustration that she's working on right now.
Yeah. Let's pull up my screen. Yeah, so hi everyone, I'm Alana. I'm from Austin, Texas. I see someone on chat is from San Antonio. Aiden, what's up? Represent Texas. So I'm a graphic designer who specializes in packaging and branding. And these are just a few of the projects I've done in the past. This is a brewery in Shenzhen, China. This is a crowler design for a brewery in Austin. Some seasonal packaging that I worked on for Austin Beer Works. This is a label I worked on for a brewery in Denver. So yes, I do a lot of work with beer. And this is the background that you see behind Christine and I. This is for barley wine for this brewery in Salado. However, I showed you guys a ton of beer. The client I'm going to be working on today is Taproot Soda. They're from Utah, and what I love about this brand is that their focus is on giving back to the community. So you can see on this can design at the top left, it says 1% back to nonprofits, which I think is really awesome. So I think with every branding project, it's really important to have a good background on who your client is. So with Taproot, I started off with creating strategy for them. And I'm not going to go through this entire document. However, in essence, they really knew who they wanted to be. With every branding project, I include a page with brand attributes. So these are essentially emotional associations with the brand. So for the most part, they actually chose these words: authentic, natural, and progressive. So that was, those are the words that I tried to emulate in the design itself. I also worked on a mood board with this client, and this is a non-traditional mood board. I think, when people think of mood board, they think of like thousands of images, but Taproot had a really great idea on what direction they wanted to move forward in. So it was really helpful for us to just focus on these 8 images. So from then, we ended up with this logo. And overall, it's a very simplistic logo. The reason why they reached out to me is because I think I'm pretty good at illustration.
Yeah, you are.
And they wanted to use a lot of illustration in the packaging, so I didn't want to have an illustrative logo in the midst of all of that. I wanted a logo that was obviously contrasting illustration and easy to, I think a simpler logo is easy to remember.
I think it also, like you said, it goes really nicely with your illustration style. So it feels like it's part of the illustration versus something that's just stamped on there.
Yeah.
This is great. So chat, chiming in, I know that some of you are from Texas. How many else out there are joining us from Texas? That's Alana's home state right now.
Yeah. So I showed this can. This is for the lemongrass. Actually, you know what? I should talk about the concept behind the packaging.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. So as an intro, before I showed the packaging design, I showed this page. So the name Taproot, so the taproot in a plant is the first root that sprouts life to the rest of the plant. So based on that, I didn't want to just have illustrations for illustration's sake. So each of the cans are based on an origin story or old tale or folklore.
Amazing. It's great to have a reason behind what you do because it just makes your concept stronger. Especially the fact that you're going through your brand strategy and process. It really helps to define like what the direction is.
Yeah.
It keeps you on a path, which is really great for designers.
Yeah, and it makes it more meaningful than just tossing.
Completely.
Yeah,
Random
something on
illustrations,
there.
they have purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the story behind this one is, I think, a Brer Rabbit tale. Honey is an ingredient in this one, and there's like a story with Brer Rabbit where he tricks a fox into a cave of bees.
I love it.
Yeah. So this
I
one,
love the color palette for this.
Yeah. So with each one, too, you know, color should be meaningful, and I think making it clear for your client just makes them, you know, it makes them feel like
it sells it without having to do a lot of selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's authentic and it makes sense.
Yeah, and this is the third can. I've shown 3 of
Beautiful.
them so far. This is a tale about a raven who eats all the blackberries that its sister picks for it.
Amazing.
So for all of my 3 days this week, I'm gonna be focusing on brand extension. And brand extension has so many words, like it could be collateral or
Yep.
additional assets.
Could be anything. It's like the word brand,
Yeah,
right?
it's
It
like
has so
pretty
many
much-
meanings.
Yeah, it's anything that's related to the main brand.
Exactly.
And I
Cool.
think it's an important subject to touch on because, you know, I could easily just make a hat and toss this logo on it and just be done with it. But I think creating more interesting extensions to the main brand, I think just adds another level to the brand itself,
Yeah.
rather than just repeatedly seeing the same logo on everything.
Completely. I think having it make sense for the brand, like what's necessary for it. Like, yeah, koozies might be necessary because it's, you know, soda
Yeah.
versus another tote or something, you know? So it's like, what's going to be the thing that makes sense for this?
Yeah,
Actually, a tote
exactly.
would make sense to carry it all, but
Yeah, so I work primarily in Illustrator, and I don't know if everyone works in Illustrator when they work on packaging. Just because I do it this way doesn't mean it's the only way to do it. But today, working on brand extension, I'm just gonna start a new document here.
all right. Well, while you get started with the new document, I'm going to say hello to some people in chat. Hi, Simon. Hi, Marina. Nico. Eric Sue is back. Mornir is always here. Ash, Leaf, Tim Mo Beast. He's the Mo Best. Everybody, man. This is so good. And we've got Gusbot back. So, hey, Gusbot. Amazing. And I did see some people said Dallas. So you've got some
Awesome.
Texas
What's up,
watchers out there.
Texas?
Yeah, what's up, Texas?
Yeah.
Tejas.
Yeah, Tejas.
I've only been to Austin once, but I learned that when I was there. I'm like, oh, Tejas.
Yeah, Tejas means friendship.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How cool.
So
Amazing. Hey, Ricky, Serge, Van Dam designer, Danny, Valder, so many people. It's just fun to say names now. Francisco is here. Oh my goodness, Francisco Siller's in the house. We made Paco laugh. This is awesome. Dave Goodman. Lee designer's also here. Hi, Lee. All right, Ashton, amazing. Tons of people. So
Awesome. What's up, everyone?
yeah, what's up? Oh, and Valder is from Brazil. Amazing.
Oh, awesome.
Ashton's from Phoenix. Yeah, everyone let us know. I saw someone from Dubai earlier. So there's people from all over the world watching Alana this morning. So welcome.
I am not nervous at all.
She's not. Look at her. She's like, I'm just doing my thing.
Yeah. So I don't know why I do this, but automatically whenever I start a new document, I open or activate the rulers, which is just Command R. I always just put like a central guide for horizontal, I make horizontal and vertical guides and just have it in the center.
Center it, yeah.
I really don't know why. It's just something
It's
I've
a
done.
habit. That's good.
Yeah.
Everyone has their things that they do to like get things in place. I usually have a cup of coffee, and then then
That's a great way to start.
I like yours though. It's more on like the professional side of like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna align everything.
Yeah. Also, you guys get to see a little bit of my outside of the artboard.
That's awesome.
Not
I love that.
everyone gets to see this.
Oh, we've got people from all over. Southwest Florida, Aruba, Germany, Kazakhstan,
Awesome.
SF, Greece, Pakistan. Wow, Morocco, Utah. The whole world is watching you.
Oh, Utah's here.
Yeah, Utah's here.
Awesome.
Dave Goodman. Well, he grew up in Utah. Dave, where are you really from now? Where are you living?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna start off making some lockups that I had in my head.
Awesome.
I thought it would be really cool to just have this T with tap going across the crossbar, is it called? And then root.
Going down vertically?
Yeah, vertically.
Awesome. Portugal, too, and Colorado. All the way from Ottawa, Canada.
Awesome. And right now, colors, I'm not really worried about color.
Yeah, you can always fix that after or change it or do whatever you want. Oh, this is just gonna be fun. I'm so excited.
Awesome.
So for those of you who are just joining us, we have Alana and she is working on different lockups for the brand Taproot, which she created for a soda company. Where are they located again? In Utah?
Yeah, so they're gonna be in Provo.
Nice.
They're still in the works, so they don't exist fully yet, but they will.
But they will.
Yeah, probably sometime early next year.
Oh, fun. That's awesome. Yeah. So those of you out in Utah, look forward to a launch, maybe even a launch party. Hi, Crystal Frankenberry. You're my favorite cereal. I love her last name. It's so cool.
Frankenberry. That's so awesome.
I know, right? I was like, why couldn't I have had a cool name like that?
So this is a tool that I actually never knew existed until maybe a couple years ago, but a vertical type tool.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It perfectly centers whatever.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
For those of you watching Vertical Type Tool, how many of you are going to be using that right now?
Yeah, this tool is awesome.
Oh, Dave said that that's his hometown.
Provo, awesome.
Yeah, amazing.
I've actually never been to Provo. I really
Well, now you have a friend there.
Yeah. Dave.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, Dave, we're friends.
Yeah. I'm going to come visit. You're going to show me around.
That's awesome.
So I see that like the primary typeface, by the way, the typeface I'm using for the logo type is ATC Dual.
Nice.
And I could see,
really great.
I had this idea in my head that I could just duplicate the logo type and it would work great, but of course tap is not wide enough. But the beauty of ATC Dual is that it has a huge family.
Oh,
so let's
love
see,
that, yeah.
Let's see how much space I could fill.
I think that's one of the best things when you have a really big family of type where you're just like, oh, this is great. I can use it for everything, and it's really versatile, especially if it has italics.
Oh yeah, for
it's
sure.
even better, yeah. There's nothing worse than a type with just one, and it's just display.
Yeah.
Although I just made one the other day, and I'm like, yep, it's just display. There's nothing worse than this. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so
and it's the state.
I totally assumed that everyone in Utah says pop instead of soda. So if anyone is from Utah and...
Yeah, what do you call it? Soda or pop? That's a Midwestern thing too, except I always say soda. and my family thinks I'm strange, and they don't know where I got it from.
Well, I grew up in Georgia, and everything is just called Coke. So
Yes, I knew someone from Georgia in college, and he's like, I'll have a Coke. And when they brought him a Coke, he was like, I didn't order a Coke. I ordered
I don't
Coke.
know. Yeah, I mean, Coke is from Atlanta, but everyone in Georgia calls
That's so funny.
soda just straight up Coke.
Dave Goodman says soda.
Okay.
And that's actually going to be a great chat and win question. Soda or pop? You guys will have to get ready for that. Yeah, or Coke.
Just straight up
That's right,
Coke.
straight up Coke. You've got about 13 minutes for chat and win. So all you have to do is be in chat to have a chance to win. And this week we're giving away a $30 Moo gift certificate to Business Card Heaven. So definitely be in chat and
Sounds
win.
awesome.
I know, right? It is pretty awesome. I love this. You work so quickly. This is really fun to just watch
Yeah,
everything come to life.
I'm just making
You're like, I'm just having
visual
fun.
guesses. Yeah. I'm just guessing what could look cool and still relate to the main brand.
Totally. Well, I find that when designers have done their due diligence of creating a bank of assets of the work that they're doing, then they have the ability to play even further, and more exciting, adventurous stuff can come out of it because you already have all these assets you've created. Now you're just playing with them. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah, and so far I haven't made any lockups for them calling out Provo, so I'm
Oh, cool.
just trying to figure out a way to bring their hometown in.
Nice. I love it. Ash says this is looking great so far.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a lot of new people here today. This is exciting. Michael Roos is back. Hey, Michael Roos. Neil Hargrove. Yes. Mark Excel. Wow, there's so many new names. Chris Castro. That's a hard one, man.
That's a mouthful.
That is. Man, it's going to be rough. She's probably going to win today, and then we're going to have to say her name out loud.
Chris Castro.
Yeah. That's tough. So for those of you watching, if you have any questions for Alana, now is a great time.
Something people are probably wondering is how I get these kind of organic edges.
Yeah.
So this is something I use often in my work, and it's literally an effect. So if you go under Effect, Distort and Transform, Roughen.
Oh, this is cool. I've never seen this.
But yeah, this is something
wow.
I use. Yeah, it could get really crazy.
You're like, that is crazy.
That is too much.
That's too much rough.
But some people like too much.
Yeah.
I don't. But yeah, you can make adjustments onto how jagged the edges are.
How cool.
But yeah, that's how I achieve that.
That's such a great tool to know. I assumed that it was, wrongly assumed, that it was maybe like a brush stroke that then you expanded and outlined, but that's even better because you don't have to go through all of the pain of expanding and outlining.
It makes it really easy.
That's awesome.
So I think this little badge, I scaled it down just because it might help make it easier for me to work on. But
yeah. Maria's asking if Alana has a Behance.
I don't.
You're
Sorry,
on Dribble,
y'all.
though, so you can check out Alana on Dribble. If you just go to dribble.com/Alana Louise, there you'll have it. Oh, and Vladimir asks, how do you overcome creative block? That's
take
always
breaks.
such a good question.
Yeah.
Yes. Is there things that you usually do when you take breaks that'll help you get out of your head or that'll inspire you?
Yeah, I love being outside. I go on a lot of hikes. I also fish a lot.
Yes, you were talking with Gusbot about fly fishing. Pretty cool.
I love to fly fish. And actually, the project I'll be working on tomorrow and Thursday is with a handmade fishing net company from Austin, Texas.
So cool.
So you'll get to see that side of my life.
Gusbot on Adobe Live is like, fly fishing hype, fly fishing.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, yay.
Yeah. Does anyone in the chat fly fish?
So good. This is like Adobe Live's favorite chat topic right now.
Really?
Yeah, Gusbot's like, yes, I fly fish.
No one
So
cares about
funny.
you, Gusbot.
That was awesome. We made Siller laugh so good. Alana for the win.
I know, for shame, I don't have a Behance. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We've got you. We've got all of your accounts on Dribbble, Instagram, and Twitter. So
Yeah. And if you guys want to
thank
see,
you, Tim Mobeast.
if you want to see my fly fishing side,
Oh,
I have an
yeah.
Instagram. It's just instagram.com/. Is there like user in the URL?
I think no. Yeah, it's the user. Yeah. What's the username for fly fishing?
It's false cast.
False
all one word.
cast. Oh man, clever.
So I don't know how good this is gonna look. I want to kind of warp Provo a little bit.
Cool. Welcome, Darren Nord. You're new to chat.
That's too much.
Donnie Vachon. So many fun new people out there. Tucker Koval, Paulo Diaz, I've seen you before. Stephen Wilson. This is fun. Wow, I love it when new chat mixes with old chat.
Awesome.
Yeah, we've got the regulars and now we've got some new people to harass. This is great.
So the tool I'm using right now is envelope mesh, and you could determine how many points you'd like to adjust onto
Awesome.
whatever shape you're meshing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to see. I don't know how bad this would look. Honestly, I'm just messing
Yeah.
around. It kind of looks really bad right now.
Yeah, but it's kind of fun to play.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing. You know, I always thought that this was just a Photoshop tool. So
Oh, yeah.
again, you're
I
showing me
forgot.
tools that I rarely see in Illustrator, and I love this.
I'm gonna give up on this because it kind of looks really bad. Sorry, y'all.
No, it's kind of fun. Oh, she just did it, y'all. That was great.
Oh yeah, this is a little bit of my
Tejas.
Georgia.
I love
Oh
it.
yeah, they say y'all in Texas.
They
So,
do.
I grew up in Georgia.
But
like I
that's
mentioned
still like
earlier.
both the y'all areas.
Yeah.
Like,
We're in the South. Or Texas is Southwest.
yeah, right? Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to warp it while the type is horizontal. Let's see if that looks better.
Oh, welcome, Richard Knight. It's a totally new experience watching live, isn't it? You get your name called out. You get to ask questions. It's way more fun. Hi, Anel.
Hi everyone, Yosemite.
Wow, Yosemite
Wow.
Lakes Community Church is watching. That's a whole
Awesome.
church is watching you right now.
Oh my
Pressure is
gosh.
on.
That makes me so nervous.
Right?
But so this looks a lot better now that I'm warping it, starting with.
Oh yeah,
just
with the arc
horizontal.
tool.
Yeah.
Arc tool, yeah. Interesting.
And you could actually mess around on how arched you'd like this to look.
I
I'm gonna try
love
to
that.
match the edge of the circle that it's sitting in.
Yeah, everyone's really excited. Texas is Texas. Yes.
Yes. To
Yay!
Texas.
Awesome. Greetings from Lima. Hello, Gianfranco. Wow. Yeah, Monir says he's definitely watching this again on replay because there's so many tips here.
Awesome. I'm glad it's helpful.
Yes. Yeah, it's great
Yeah, this
to
is
see the
looking
different
kinda
tools
cool.
that you use to get the effects that you are part of your natural style.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So I'm just gonna mess with scale here. UT, which is Utah,
Mm-hmm.
kind of feels like it's too prominent, so I might switch up the typefaces a little bit.
Yes, Maria asks, Alana, are you a freelancer?
I am, yeah. So my background is primarily in branding. I've worked in studios for the past 8 years, but recently in May I went full-time freelance. So
I'm just gonna stop and give you a big high five.
awesome, yeah.
Yes!
That was a live high five.
Yeah, right? Congratulations, that's amazing.
Yeah. It's super exciting. I love that I get to work on brands like Taproot.
Exactly. You get to choose and also be part of something that's your own.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think what's awesome about it as well is that people approach me for, I guess, the specific style that I have. They definitely came to me because of my illustration work.
So cool.
Yeah. But they're super stoked on everything so far. They haven't officially gave me their feedback since I presented all this work last Monday, but
Yeah.
I'm sure they're watching.
You're like, I'm sure it's going great.
Yeah.
Well, after they see all of the amazing chat hype, I'm sure they're gonna be like, yeah, it's perfect. Why would we change
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah, so
Chat
everyone
loves it.
Everyone follow them.
Yeah,
That'd be
right?
awesome. That'd make them really excited.
Totally.
So,
Nate says, congrats on going freelance.
thanks, Nate. I wonder if there's any freelancers.
Yeah, how many
chat.
freelancers are out there? Yeah, Mariah says, it's great. Kudos to you.
Thank you guys so much.
Mariah. Hey, Roxanne. Welcome back. Roxanne. You've got about 4 minutes, so get ready to start chatting. If you haven't started chatting, we're going to see a lot of chat hype, I can tell. There's going to be some fishing hype. There's going to be some chat and win hype. Oh, yeah. Oh, Leaf says he's been freelancing since 2000.
Wow, Leaf.
Good for you, Leaf.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
I hope I could be like you one day.
Yeah, me too.
I hope I could get to that level.
Totally. Oh, and Danny runs a small creative agency. Cool.
That's awesome.
Congrats, Danny. Megan's a student and freelancer.
Awesome.
Simon's freelancing for 4 months now. Mark is
That's
a web
cool.
designer working for himself. Wow, lots of freelancers. Jason.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Marketu. Nice. Gianfranco, halftime. That works. This is awesome, you guys.
Yeah, and feel free to ask me questions too with what I'm doing.
Yes.
This is the first time I've talked while worked.
Oh, well, you're doing a really good job at it. Oh,
Awesome.
okay, here we go. Hugo says, how long have you been designing, Alana?
Oh my gosh. So I actually originally wanted to go to school for illustration, but then someone told me that they saw me more as a designer, and based on this one person's opinion,
You're like,
I
I took
chose
it.
graphic design as a major.
That's
So
amazing.
I went to school at Savannah College of Art and Design in Atlanta.
Oh, I love SVA, yeah.
Yeah, so when did I go there? I graduated in 06.
Congratulations.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Well, it's not that long ago.
I'm
like,
old. You guys, I'm old.
We're not old. We're just wise.
We're wise. Yeah.
Here's to being wise. Yes. Josh asks, how is freelancing in Austin? Do you tend to have clients mostly out of state, or is it hard to find local projects? 3-part question.
So far I haven't had to reach out to people for some reason. I feel really lucky. But I would say it's half and half. I have half of my clients from Austin, and then the other half, like this client, Taproot, from I guess outside the state.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had an international freelance client yet, although I've been reached out. One time, what do you call it? A kombucha company from the UK reached out to me, and I was like, oh my God,
nice.
this is gonna be so cool. But then, of course, they like disappeared. So if you guys are
Maybe
watching
they'll be
Kombucha
back.
Company,
I love it.
I'm
You're like, if you're
waiting.
watching, I'm here. Lauren Craig says she just started a remote design job a few weeks ago. Do you have any tips for working from home?
Yeah, I love working from home. It's awesome. It's so convenient, you know. But I think it's important to also surround yourself with other people sometimes. So I think going to a coffee shop just helps some of that. I don't know. It gets really lonely if you just.
Yes, it gets
Work
very lonely
alone,
at
yeah.
home.
I definitely recommend making some friends within the
co-work
industry.
friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
That way you have people to reach out to for feedback. Actually, one of my friends from Austin is going to be doing live later today, Lauren Dickens. So definitely join chat later and give her a hard time, please.
I love it. Roxanne Lilly is asking the fonts. What font are you using again?
Yeah, so the primary typeface I'm using for the logo type is ATC Dual. And within the rest of the packaging, I'm using a few. Some people get mad at me for using too many fonts.
You're
but
like,
I think
but
it just
doesn't
makes
matter.
Yeah, it makes it more
'Cause it's
interesting.
your packaging.
Yeah, so the script face I'm using is.
It's chat and win.
Oh,
You guys
sorry,
are going
you're
to
gonna
have to wait for that answer. Hey, chat and win. Hype, hype, hype. If you guys are out there, definitely chat. Soda, pop, Coke.
Yeah.
Fishing.
Do you call it soda or pop?
They're all like, ah.
One thing I would like to ask is, what is everyone's spirit animal?
Oh, that's great. Fly fish.
Win, win, win. This is so funny.
I know, isn't it? It's great. Everybody goes crazy. They're like, I don't want to actually type too much or I might not win.
Yeah. Yeah, keep it coming. This is crazy.
Oh, the bot is definitely going to choose a winner. Oh, we've got one. We've got a winner. You want to announce it?
Yeah. Darren Nord.
Congratulations, Darren.
Good job.
You have won a $30 gift certificate to moo.com.
Awesome.
You will be able to use that for your heart's desire of anything printed. Moo is simple and it's easy and it's definitely beautiful. So create some expertly crafted business cards on moo.com and you can make yourself very famous. But for those of you who didn't win, you still get 15% off moo.com. So as long as you go, everyone's a winner. As long as you go to moo.com/Adobe Live, you can get 15% off your order, and that is also a super huge win. So thank you, Moo. All right,
I saw some good answers. I saw someone say a crab.
Oh, spirit animal.
Yeah.
Crab. So wait, you were saying your fonts.
Yeah, someone asked what typefaces I'm using. The primary typeface I'm using for the logo is ATC Dual. And some supplementary fonts. This is PG Gothic Headline. Barmano, which I love. Barmano is so awesome because it has these nice soft edges.
Nice. And then you put a little bit of the distressing to it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so the effect I'm using to add this, a little bit of a jagged edge on these is just roughen under the effects tab. So you go to effect, distort, and transform roughen.
Love it.
So far I've named 4 typefaces, I think.
I love it. Yes,
sorry
ATC
to my school
Dual.
teachers. Yeah, and the script I love is Fine Day.
Fine Day,
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's great. I love the glyph, the extra glyph on the L for local.
Oh yeah.
That's nice. Does it have a lot of glyphs in the face?
Let's see. There's a lot of swashes in it, I think.
Yeah. So, tons.
Yeah. So to bring
tons
this
of
up,
extra glyphs. That's great.
Yeah. To bring this window up, you just go to type glyphs, and I'll bump this up for you guys. Yeah. There's some like awesome.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Swashes.
Yeah, I love the way that you ended local with the L. So it's a great face. It's got a lot of different opportunities to change and make it more custom.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, for those of you out there who are just joining us, we are here with Alana Louise, and she is working on Taproot designs that she's creating for a Utah soda maker, and they're located in Provo. We also have the countdown for challenge submission deadlines. So you've got about 25 minutes, and today's challenge is to design an invitation to watch the Adobe Max keynote. So if you want to look at the template, you can go to the challenge button to the right of the screen and download everything you need there, and then make sure to upload your designs in 25 minutes or less. And then you'll get the chance for Alana to critique your work.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. You also have the chance to win a year subscription to Creative Cloud, which is...
That's what we all want.
It's what we all want. It's what we all hope and dream for.
I want that.
Yeah, right?
Give that to me.
Exactly. So the winner will be announced tomorrow morning during our show, so definitely tune in. We've got a lot of great graphic designers coming on later today. Cool.
Yeah, so I didn't like how this was headed, so I'm trying something else.
Ooh,
I'm thinking
nice.
maybe bringing in these like embellishments.
I like that. The jazz hands?
Yeah.
Like jazz hands.
And these, I did not use a pen tool. This is a tool I use a lot when I'm illustrating. So you go over to the paintbrush, open up more options. I use the blob brush tool a lot.
Oh, cool. Again, more tools that are very unique to your process. I love this.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm just gonna make more adjustments to this just so.
So Heidi was asking, have you ever done an internship?
I have, yeah. My first job in Atlanta was at a studio called Matchstick, and I actually joined as an unpaid intern. And I know people are, some people are totally against unpaid internships. It was a place I really wanted to work.
Totally. I did an unpaid internship during college.
And it ended up paying off because they hired me full-time after my internship.
Yeah, well, I think it's a great way to get experience. So,
yeah, for sure.
Sometimes I think depending on the city you're in or depending on, economic circumstances of the time, you can't always get what you want.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing to work at an unpaid...
I think if that's the experience you're looking for, then as long as you can afford to do that, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here I am using the blob tool, and this is just me with a mouse.
Love it.
I'm sure this would be so much easier with a tablet. And to
I use the
smoothen
mouse
out,
too. I totally get it.
Christine and I are awesome.
Yeah, we are. You can't argue with results, all right?
We're mouse girls.
Just remember that.
And to smoothen out some of these points, I'm using the pencil tool.
Nice.
And it kind of just makes guesses on how you want these points to look.
Mm-hmm.
But you just have to keep going over the points to make sure, to achieve what you're trying to make it do.
Nice. I like it because it looks like little seeds too.
Yeah.
And since it's a fruity soda, it makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, Alex, if you're looking for a sticker printing company, we always work with Sticker Mule. Don't forget them. They're great.
I use Sticker Mule a lot as well.
I love Sticker Mule. Ash says so much to learn.
There's so much. And seriously, the best way to learn is work.
Yep, by
work
doing
somewhere.
it. Exactly. You just gotta make mistakes, do the things, try stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna thicken these up a bit by just adding a stroke.
I love it.
Just to make it match the weight of the type more. And if I'm feeling really lazy, I just duplicate the same shape and then use the pencil tool just to make it look like it's different.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
I don't know if this is gonna look good, but you know what? We're here to figure it out together.
Yeah, we are. I think it looks good already. I like it.
Awesome.
The and is like jazz hands.
Yeah, local.
It's also like spitting out watermelon seeds, which I love. I'm like,
not only is it local, but it's also organic.
Exactly. It definitely feels that way because of the seeds. It's like seeds and jazz hands.
I like that we're
fun.
calling it jazz hands.
I know, right? You're like, ah. Oh, Tim Moby says it's nice to see the process. I agree.
Yeah.
Tim is the Mo best.
Mo best.
Yeah.
Ask me some more questions, guys.
Yeah, guys, there was some earlier that I know came through, but everyone was chatting so quickly, so if you didn't get your question answered, definitely ask again. Oh, Vinay is asking, have you worked in any movies for anything, like graphic related? For
I wish. That
now
would
you
be
know,
a
guys.
dream.
Send it over
Yeah.
to Alana. She's going to do it.
Yeah, hit me up, movies.
What kind of movies would you want to work on?
Oh,
Like fly fishing documentaries?
probably something fly fishing related. Like if they remade that movie with Brad Pitt. It was
Oh
like
my
a
gosh,
fly fishing
Legends of the
movie.
Fall?
Is that what it's called? I don't remember.
Yes, it's Legends of the Fall. I'm like, well, of course I know that because of Brad Pitt, for one. And I was,
Brad Pitt, if you're watching.
Yeah, Brad Pitt, if you're watching Adobe Live, please remake
me
that
up,
movie. I'll be an extra. I'll be like your
yeah.
double. I don't know.
That would be awesome.
Christian Coe's asking, how did you start your own design studio?
I wouldn't necessarily call myself a studio. I don't know. I just have always considered myself since May to just be a freelancer.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I completely forgot the question because I was working at the same time.
Yes, your own design studio, but you're a freelancer, so it's similar. It's just more of you have clients that will hire you out.
Yeah, so the way I was able to do this is I did a lot of, so I used to work at a very non-creatively satisfying job. It was a tech job. Not that tech jobs are bad, but the specific place I worked at I wasn't able to be as creative as I would like to be. So outside of work, I just made stickers. I pretended like I was making shirts for myself.
Oh, I love it.
Just
Keeping
subject
yourself
matter.
busy and creatively
Yeah.
satisfied. That's important.
Yeah, and I worked on subject matter that I really liked, and I think I love the outdoors. So outdoor brands saw that work and started to reach out to me for projects. So that's really how it started.
I think that's how a lot of people end up working the way that they love, because they will start by just doing projects that they're personally interested in.
Yeah.
And I think that those personal projects or passion projects is what word on the street is passion project. Any of those are going to get you the work that you want to do, because you're doing it, you're showing that you're good at it, you're showing that you're interested, and a lot of that is just, showing the commitment to it. So, yeah.
And it's a lot more fun to work on projects that you're passionate about.
Jason Jones, I think this question is hinting. He's like, do you outsource work to other designers?
I do a lot. I have some friends who, if I'm too busy to work on something, I'll reach out to and ask them if they would be interested.
Nice. That's great.
So maybe when we do the portfolio reviews later.
Yeah, right?
I might pass some work
Day
on.
3, you're going to be like, yeah, for sure. I definitely have found some really great talent through Adobe Live and use them, so that's really helpful.
Yeah.
Mariah Getty's asking, can you recommend good books for graphic design?
Good books. Oh, man.
We've got all the questions now.
So lately I've been really into zines that designers make.
Cool.
I was recently at a Creative Works conference. I wish I brought the zine with me, but this designer traveled across the U.S. and took pictures of what do you call them? Like roadside attractions?
Oh, yeah.
With really
totally.
bad signs.
Yeah.
And he just remade all of the signs.
So cool.
Yeah, I'll look it up. I can't remember the name of it.
Graphically remade the signs?
Yeah.
Oh, love that idea.
It's so cool.
What a great idea. Okay, look it up now, guys.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
But don't go anywhere.
But I'll try to remember who the designer was, but I definitely love looking at stuff like that. That's definitely a big source of inspiration for me, is seeing what other people do.
Yes. Ricardo's asking, do you read comics?
I do.
And what do you like?
Sorry, y'all, I'm really nerdy. I really like manga.
That is so nerdy. I don't even know what you just said. I love it, though. This is total new street cred for you.
Japanese comics. Actually, on the way here, I tried to read Saga on the plane. Does anyone on chat read Saga?
This is awesome.
But I couldn't read it because there was so much nudity in the comic book. And I
You're
was
like,
too
no, I
embarrassed.
just can't. Well, you're on a plane. Yeah, totally. It's like watching one of those really, disgusting films on a plane. You're like, I'm really sorry.
What is that movie lately that was like a woman who loved a fish?
Oh, yeah, the fish movie.
That's a movie that you could watch on the plane, but you don't want to.
Yeah, and you feel bad. I didn't feel bad. I totally watched that on the plane.
God.
I was like, yeah!
Wow. You're so
Take
brave.
that, neighbor. Well, they wouldn't show it if it wasn't supposed to be seen.
Exactly.
Oh, Nico says, oh yeah, Saga is the best.
I love the story, but I just can't read it in public.
It's so funny.
There's too much in there.
So it's like a guilty pleasure when you're at home?
Yeah. My husband is actually the one who loves that series, and he tried to get me into it. That's why I tried to read it on the plane here.
Dave, your fellow Utah, he says, yeah, that's why he couldn't get into it.
The nudity?
Yeah. Shape of Water, yes. Thank you,
that's
Frankenberry.
it. Thank you. I have a
Slipped
really
our
bad
minds.
memory, if you guys haven't noticed.
I have a spotty memory. It's selective by far. For those of you who are just joining us, we are here with Alana Louise, and she is talking about Saga, amazing things in Utah, saying soda versus pop, and her love for fly fishing, all while working on Taproot Soda. So stick with us. It's been a very fun show so far. And don't forget, you have 14 minutes to submit for your challenge deadline. We are picking winners later today after 3 p.m. So if you submit, you can always submit again in one of the other sessions. It's 4 chances to win.
So what I'm working on right now is, so this is a saying that the client would say a lot about their brand, is that it's not necessarily good for you, but it's better for you. It's soda that's better for you because they use organic ingredients,
Nice.
like cane sugar. So I'm trying to find an R with a cool swash to make this. There's this one right here. But yeah, this typeface, by the way, is Fine Day, if you guys missed that earlier.
There we go. I was just about to ask you that. Fine Day.
Yeah.
Fine Day and ATC Dual.
Yeah, those are the 2 primary typefaces I'm using. Well, let's just start with this.
We have Paul Trani in the house. He's here. Hi, Paul. He's giving out hugs. Paul will be on next with Isabel Leah, so stick with us.
How much time do I have left?
We have about 13 minutes until challenge submission deadlines. Everyone, I want to see at least 30 in there.
Yeah, y'all.
And then after that, we'll probably have a little bit of time for you to wrap up. So
Awesome.
Yeah, you've gotten quite a bit done so far, so this is great.
Yeah, and what I've been doing is just duplicating some text that already exist over here, just so I'm using the same fonts for this brand.
Yes. Hello, Reese. What's up? He's asking, what's your inspiration process?
Inspiration, I'm really, someone had asked about comics earlier. I really love looking at mid-century comics because that illustration style,
Interesting.
like I want to achieve that level of illustration.
Yeah, totally. That's an interesting time of comic.
Yeah, and I think comics in general are a great source for inspiration because there's a lot of, since you're reading it and it's not, in motion like a movie or a cartoon, the type that they use to express sounds it's just so expressive, and I think that definitely influences some of the typography I do.
Yeah, I can see it in the little jazz hands.
Yeah.
The pows
Yeah.
and bangs
Yeah,
and
exactly.
kazams. Yeah, I love that.
So read some comics.
Kiefer's saying, how do you approach your composition and your type setups?
I'm just making a lot of guesses right now. There were some bad ones over here, like you guys saw earlier, so not every one that I start with ends up looking good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just moving things around until it feels visually balanced, or, I don't know, more pleasing to the eye, I guess.
Oh, Karen Jones, welcome. She says, I just jumped in, and she said, work looks great.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, Christian Coe is asking, who is your design idol?
Design idol. You guys are asking some really good questions.
I know, right?
because-
They're super tough.
Oh my gosh. Who do I want to be like? There's so many people who are so much better than me.
Well, that's just the world, man. Everybody's
Yeah.
got somebody that's better than them. That's what keeps us striving to be
Yeah.
good.
I'm sorry.
But
I
are
don't have
there
a direct-
designers that you maybe not
Yeah.
aspire to be like, but are really
Yeah.
infatuated with their style?
Yeah, so if you guys missed some of the work that I showed earlier, a bulk of the projects I've done in the recent past were with breweries, and I think a great a designer who works on breweries often is Josh Emmerich. I love his work. He also uses a lot of illustration. He's a great illustrator, but he's also a great designer.
That's great.
I
Yeah,
would
it's
say
always
he's
nice
probably-
to know those people, because sometimes when you're looking for inspiration, I think Tracy Ching was on last week and she had a really great saying that she had started out by saying, try her style. It's not, she wants everyone to try her style, but through trying her style, you'll find your own style.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that that's very, very common. Hi, Ashkay from India. Woohoo!
Awesome.
Nice. Oh, Mark is asking, who do you follow on Instagram?
Ooh, I follow a lot of people.
Too many people. And you can even check that out. If you go to her Instagram, you can see who she follows.
Yeah.
That's what Instagram is for.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Lauren Dickens.
Hey, Lauren Dickens. She's like, hey, girl, hey.
Yeah. She's someone I look up to. She's a designer.
Nice.
Yeah. If you guys stick around.
Yeah, she'll be on later today.
Yeah.
Lauren Dickens from 1:30 to 3 p.m. with Paul. That's right.
Yeah, so I think I have a good amount of lockups. I kind of want to make a pattern out of this.
Yeah, do it. I love patterns.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have about 10 minutes left, so definitely get your submissions in. I am very excited to see multiple submissions. Hello, Christina. Hello, Polo. How are you?
Whenever I'm working too, when I feel like things are getting to a good place, I duplicate them and put them off to the side in case like I change them in the future and I'm like, oh my gosh, where I brought it looks so bad that I want to go back. So this is a good way to...
yeah, you keep things to the side and that way you've got them, but you can keep finessing. I love it.
Yeah, so
oh, hey, Ryan Ford. That's right. Better late than never. What's up? Welcome.
So I just expanded everything, so we no longer have...
No live text.
Yeah. I don't know what the shape is, but...
You're like, but we're getting rid of it.
Who brought you here?
Yeah, who brought you here, shape? I love this. How did you get here? Where are you from?
And I'm going to pull up a project I did in the past. So
love this.
I'm going to make a pattern out of the type lockups using the same method I did to create these patterns. And I think it's not a common method for creating a pattern. But
I love this. Uncommon methods are the best methods. They teach us things.
Yeah. We're going to learn together.
Yes, I love this.
So I'm going to open the symbols palette, and this is actually something I learned at my tech job that I talked about earlier.
Love this.
And I have all of these selected, and I'm going to go over here to the drop down and hit new symbol. And I'm just going to name this Taproot pattern.
Super cool.
It's going to be a graphic, and it's going to be static. So now all of this is sort of grouped together, but I'm gonna just duplicate it over here. And you'll see as I make edits to one of the symbols, the new symbol gets affected. So it makes it really easy.
It's like a smart object in a way.
Yeah.
How cool.
So I'm just gonna try to figure this out.
Very cool.
I'm just placing things where I think they may look good. Again.
And then you can see, I see now why you would put the 4x4, the centered grid.
Yeah.
So that you can work in a grid for patterns.
Yeah.
This is great.
And again, this is just a guessing game. We're gonna see how this is gonna look. I'm just duplicating the symbol. Actually, if you hit Command D, it'll move whatever you have selected in the similar way.
Paste and repeat. I love that.
Yeah. But
Monique, welcome. From South Florida.
Awesome.
This is very cool. A lot of people are chiming in and they're like, amazing pattern making. And this is a great top trick. Great tip, yes.
Yeah, and I don't always have to just edit that first symbol I made. I could edit any of the same symbol and it'll make adjustments to the rest of them.
That is awesome.
So now I'm just trying to fill the gaps.
This is a great trick for creating pattern. I think this is really nice.
Let me expand this guy. I'm just trying to fill some space now.
Maria says, this is amazing, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you for watching.
So good. So you can still go in and even make edits to the paths and everything once those are in that symbol.
Yeah, and
that's great.
It'll adjust everything else for you. Let's see what happens.
From the Ukraine, wow. Lauren Dickens says that you're the pattern queen.
Lauren, you're the queen. You're my queen.
And David says this is really cool.
I'm so glad that
and other
this
David
is
says
helpful.
he loves this. They're so happy. So this
Awesome.
is great, yeah. Okay, you guys, 5 minutes, almost 5 minutes. 4 minutes nearly. So definitely get your challenges in. We're going to be excited. Alana's going to review all of the challenge submissions. And she's working really quickly here to make an awesome pattern, which we'll come back to afterwards. I think that you'll still have a little bit of time to, have some fun. But this is looking great.
Awesome.
Super cool.
Yeah, and hopefully we have time to... I want to show you guys that Creative Cloud members has access to Adobe stock. And if y'all didn't know, also I said y'all again,
Y'all, woo!
They have mock-ups that you could get licenses to, and I want to apply this pattern onto a can mock-up.
For sure. Oh, Roxanne is going to be the most awesome person right now. She's like, please save her file. She's like, tell her to save her file.
Thank you, Roxanne.
I love when we have the save police.
Oh my God, can you believe this whole time I didn't save this file? Roxanne.
Yeah, Roxanne, you were like the most awesome.
Wow.
Thank you, save police.
Yeah.
I love when people will do that. They're like, oh, usually my friend Sebastian chimes in and he's like, don't forget to save.
I'm gonna name this file after you, Roxanne.
Nice. Taproot Roxanne.
Thank you so much.
So good. I absolutely love it.
Good eye, by the way. Oh my God.
Yeah, right?
So, as you can tell, I'm still figuring things out.
Chuck Norris style, I love that. Super funny. Roxanne's like, I was going crazy.
I'm so sorry.
And Ty's like, Roxanne is the real MVP.
She is, Roxanne.
For sure.
I hope you win.
Yes, you all have a chance to win. Just submit your work.
I'm gonna fill more space with this pattern.
This is looking great.
Just so I have a better sense of what this thing looks like.
And you guys have 2 minutes. Oh, this is looking so much fun. I love how it's really coming together and how you can see the empty spaces so that you know where you're playing and how you can fill them. This is a great tip. I see some submissions getting in WooBox. I hope that you guys are submitting. This is exciting. Super cool.
Yeah, and it just takes, finessing. There's no for sure way to make this look perfect. You just have to keep guessing.
Welcome, Corey Benson. This is your first time in here today, and we are with Alana Louise and Alana Louise. I always want to say Elena.
It's okay.
We're with Alana, and she is working on Taproot. This week, we're focusing on graphic design, and right now, she's creating a bespoke pattern using the symbols palette. Is an amazing trick. So stick with us, Corey.
Yeah.
We've got a lot to share. Roxanne says she loves your style. You have a new fan.
Roxanne,
Yes.
this file, this pattern was made for you.
It was made for you,
Because
man.
you reminded me to save. Thank you so much.
So good.
Oh my God, that would have been like a disaster.
It would have been
Imagine.
scary. Well, you never know.
Yeah.
Like computers can be very finicky.
What would we have done without Roxanne?
I don't know. We probably would have saved a little later. Like, just being honest.
Yeah.
Yes, Danny, if you haven't gotten time to submit for this challenge, you can always submit in the next session. So you will have a chance to submit later on today. Anytime. We've got 3 more opportunities for you guys to submit your challenge. At 10:30, at noon, at 1:30, all of those sessions with Isabel Lee, Emmy Brower, and Lauren Dickens. So
Still have some space to fill, so I'm just gonna take some of the graphic elements
nice.
from
Yes,
the packaging.
in just a little while, in about another half an hour, we'll be on with Isabel Lee, and that'll be hosted by Paul Trani. And then at noon, I'll be back with Emmy Brower, and then later today, Paul will host Lauren Dickens, who is a friend of yours. Is
Yeah,
that
and she's
true?
on the chat.
Yeah.
LD.
Yeah, a little LD action. So You guys will have a lot of fun today. I mean, it's a great swath of amazing graphic designers. Ooh, I love those. Are those arrowheads?
Yeah.
So cool.
The state of Utah is named after a tribe called the Ute tribe.
Ah,
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to fill the space best. And I think just including some graphic elements that is not type helps just break up all the text.
All right, we have hit the limit for challenge submissions. I think that we're gonna give it a couple more seconds to let everyone submit. So we'll just give it a minute here, and I hope you guys have gotten your submissions in. This is exciting. Ooh, looking cool. I love the color palette that you used for that one.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. If I had my presentation up, yeah. So this is a blackberry mint, and I just took a picture of
Beautiful.
a blackberry mint drink I found on Google, and try to reference the colors from that.
All right, I think we've got all the submissions up for today. Okie doke. So give me 1 second, and I'm gonna put my screen on full screen. All right. Okay, are we ready to check out submissions? You ready?
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So, Alana, let's take a look at the first one, Van Dam Designer, and feel free to look at my screen too if it's hard to read from there. So the first one is by Van Dam Designer.
Awesome. I like the addition of the photo. It really
Yeah,
grabs
you.
your attention. Yeah. That's cool.
You are invited. I think it's great. It's got the
Yeah.
logo. It's got all of the right information.
Yeah. It's really simple too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's a good job. I would go to that party.
Yeah.
You.
You
Good
are
job,
invited.
Van Dam. Okay, let's look at the next one. Lead Designer. I think Lead Designer is also related to Van Dam
Cool.
Designer.
Whoa.
Let's take a little zoom out.
Awesome.
Cool. The Creativity Conference. Join magical thinkers at the annual epicenter of creativity.
Awesome.
Ooh.
I'm loving these so far, bringing in photos. That's something that I'm not really great at in my work, is finding a way to pair photography with design. So kudos to you guys for doing that.
Yeah, I think this is lovely. And also the color combinations that reflect the idea of this like glowing sun is
Yeah.
really good. Nice job, Lee. Nice job. All right, let's check out the next one. Oh, Danny Vachon.
This one's really cool.
This is cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the detail. I want to zoom in a little bit more.
Are you using the symbols tool?
So
make this
cool,
pattern?
yeah.
I hope so. That'll be
I
awesome.
saw Danny out there. So Danny, let us know if you're using the symbols tool.
Really cool though.
Yeah. I love the color palette of this. It's very unique and it really makes Max pop. This is great. I would say one thing that you'll maybe want to do if you want to redo it for the next session is add some of the details, like where the conference is or when the conference is, because it's an invitation, so you want to make sure to have people show up.
Yeah, I would suggest too in this one using the same color palette. I'm not sure if you are with the logo compared to the elements in the background. So maybe bringing some of the colors from the logo you're using into the pattern in the background might help this design.
Yeah, this is really cool. And Dean says it looks like a Yes album. I'm totally into that. Yes, it does. All right, let's see. I think we have one more. Yes, Tyrone Henry. Your VIP invite. Adobe Max keynote on Behance. Very cool.
Yeah,
I love the line work on the side.
Yeah,
Super fun.
I would suggest for this one using the same typeface. Maybe
You're like, don't be like me.
I know I use a million.
Oh, let's zoom out. Oh, wait,
there's
there's
more.
more. Sorry about that. We were
Oh.
too zoomed in. Check
And
that
again, you
out.
guys are using photos.
It's
That's
super
awesome.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, but
This one got even better the more I zoomed out.
yeah, kind of looks like a smiley face.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Now there's even more to look at.
Yeah.
There's a lot of color going on. I would reduce the color palette maybe because you've got pastels and then you have like really intense gradients. So finding a balance between the two or choosing one over the other.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion.
Nice. This is great.
Yeah,
Good job,
really
Tyrone.
cool.
Let's see, I think that might be the last one. So we'll go through. We had Danny, we had Tyrone, we had Lee, and then we also had Van Dam. Nice job, guys.
Yeah.
And if you didn't get a chance to submit during this session, we've also got chances later today with the other graphic designers on the show. So stick with us for that.
So the last thing I'm trying to figure out is what to put in this space. So if you guys have suggestions,
You're like, what should we put in that space?
Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else I could use in the other designs.
Oh, fun.
Not really sure.
Let's see.
I might just use the shape of Utah and just make it smaller without that type.
Oh, and the word soda too.
Oh yeah.
You had that in the last one that was pretty cool.
Yeah, where's it at?
Yeah, because it's part of Taproot. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna pull this directly from
Yeah,
the logo
super. Cedric says, oh man, I love this style.
Thank you.
So good. Greetings, Joel. Oh, people are like, what about a bee or a fish or a fruit element?
I would love to just put fish all over this.
Yeah, right? Or little lemons. I love how you're
Yeah.
like, what should we put in there? And everyone's like, oh, we'll tell you.
I like the bee though. Maybe I'll take the bee
Yeah,
from the
take
honey
the
one.
bee. Super.
Yeah, bring some of.
Super cute. Yeah, because bees love all flowers and all fruits. So it kind of goes. It's not just about honey. It's about pollination.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh no, what happened? Just trying to change the color right now.
Nice.
And hopefully, if we have time, I'm gonna apply this to a can mock-up.
Oh, I'm so excited. This will be great. Everyone likes the lavender. Shaggy's like, the lavender.
The lavender?
But the lavender
Yeah.
is specific, right?
Yeah, it's specific to, I mean, the bee is kind of specific as well. It's an ingredient, well, it's referencing
Honey.
honey,
Yeah.
but
But it's a little more universal, I guess, versus
Yeah.
a specific ingredient.
let's see how this looks with the bee.
Nice.
Yeah,
It's so cute.
just
I
need
love it.
I just need a, this space doesn't feel right to me. It's just a gut feeling.
Yeah. You're like, I gotta close this up.
Yeah,
Yes, Joel says really good design here. I
Thank
agree,
you.
Joel. This is pretty awesome. We're really seeing the magic of the symbol palette and how this can work. This is very cool.
oh yeah, if you guys missed that, I'm making adjustments to this pattern because I made a cluster into a symbol. You can see it here. And actually, from the symbols palette, I could just draw or drag
One
this
of those
cluster out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And since it's all connected to the same symbol, if I move this over in this one, it'll move it over
Ah.
from the rest of them.
We're
But
like,
we
"No!"
don't want that. I think this is feeling pretty good. I'm gonna go onto
Yeah, it's great.
the Adobe stock.
Fun.
Is that just stock.adobe? Yeah, stock.adobe.
There it is.
Stock.adobe.
Adobe.com.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, Jason Jones, if you missed the symbol tutorial, you can always play it later on replay. It'll be available on the replay tab right above this screen.
And so Adobe Stock, again, if you have a Creative Cloud membership, you have access to this. In the drop-down, just hit templates, and I'm just gonna see if there's a can mock-up that I can use
Oh, perfect.
that we could apply this pattern to. And this one right here, soda can mock-up, how perfect is that?
Nice.
And I'm gonna just use this license.
Awesome.
This is, oh, I have to sign in.
That's all right.
Sorry.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I was like, let's do it. Let's sign in.
Oh, wait. That was so fast.
Perfect. For those of you who are joining us, we are here with Alana Louise, and she is mocking up a can pretty much a pattern that you created.
Yeah.
So a pattern on a can from Adobe stock, and very quickly you've already got that. So
Yeah, we're just waiting for the file. So you actually directly download the mockup file.
Amazing.
Yeah, which is pretty awesome. I think
It
it's such
is.
a great resource.
It is. It's great. That and Typekit, I always loved the
Yeah.
fact that now there's so many fonts available in Typekit. You can pretty much search for anything and mock up great comps. And then the best part about that is that you don't have to buy the fonts to use them. And then once you're actually going to print or move forward with clients, then you can actually buy them. So you get to try out a lot before you buy.
Yeah, let's see what's going on
Yes.
here. It's not letting me open it. I wonder if I have to drag it directly into Photoshop.
Actually, it might be the takedown. Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Solved it. You just have to drag the download file into the program that it was made for.
Amazing.
So here, I've never actually used this mockup before. It looks like this is a smart object. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Yeah.
Love smart objects.
Yeah, so I just have to drag the design into here. But right now it's black and white.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys have any recommendations on what colors to use
Oh, this
before
is
we play
great.
it?
Chat,
Yeah.
chime in. What colors should we use? Are you looking for 2 complementary colors?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
All right,
Yeah.
2 colors. Go.
If no one makes any recommendations, I'm gonna use.
I love it. Jimmy Mitchell's asking, any plans to up the number of fonts you have synced? He's like,
yeah.
you want more fonts? You're like, yes.
Tomorrow and Wednesday, I'm actually gonna be using Typekit.
Nice.
look at
Hugo says teal and orange.
Teal and orange. Let's see how that'll look together. I actually have a teal for this brand, so I'm gonna pull that teal
Nice.
if I can find
Yellow
it.
and purple. Oh, peach and pastel shades. You're gonna get a lot right now. Pink
Oh,
and
no,
green.
slow down,
oh yeah. Pretty much every color combination under the sun will be coming your way. Brown and green, teal and orange, aqua and burgundy, magenta.
I'm gonna see how teal and orange look.
You're like, I'm gonna go with the first one. Way to be first, Hugo.
Well, we'll see how it looks, and then we'll try something else.
Yes.
So this is my AI file that I used actually in my presentation, and I know there's like,
Ah, yes, there
here
you
we
go. There's
go.
a teal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and if teal and
nice.
orange doesn't work out,
You're like,
gonna
we've got
use
these
these
other
two.
colors. I love it.
so back to our Taproot Roxanne file.
Yes, Taproot Roxanne. I love it. Maybe eventually you'll convince them to name a soda after Roxanne.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, right?
Roxanne, what's your favorite flavor?
Yeah,
for soda?
Roxanne. Tell us. Because it could be like teal and peach.
Oh yeah.
Mauve
So,
and moss. Interesting.
Again,
Ooh, beautiful.
just updating one symbol affects the rest of them.
Don't you love that? So good.
All right, let's see how teal and orange. Ooh, I don't know about this.
I don't know.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe something. Yes. I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. There
I
you
might
go.
just use the 2 primary brand colors.
Yeah, exactly. Love it.
Yeah, so I'm just, again, adjusting one symbol. I love symbols, honestly. I'm so glad I
This
learned
is
this.
such a cool trick. Yes. Matthias
So-
is like pink and pink.
Whoa.
Oh, Roxanne says raspberry or mango. Those are her
Raspberry.
flavors.
I
Oh,
love
I love that.
mango.
Raspberry Roxanne. Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
That's a great soda name.
That is.
So I'm just gonna paste the top part of my pattern into this Photoshop file,
Cool.
stretch it out.
Amazing. Hi, Rasim. Welcome.
Let me just
Yes,
hide.
teal on teal. Love it.
Yeah, and I think it's great too for, you know, the idea of using this pattern as a crowler,
Yeah.
since these 2
Oh,
teals are.
Joel's asking a great question. How did you knock out the white
How do I? Oh,
out of the type?
I just changed it into the teal, the background teal actually.
Perfect.
Yeah. Let's see how this looks. So I updated the smart object for this mockup and saved it. It's working on saving it,
Nice.
but once it's done saving, We'll see
Yeah,
what it
that's
looks
the
like.
best part about Smart Objects. Like once it's done saving, it goes right in.
I like that Roxanne sassy flavor with a U.
Roxberry. I love
Roxberry.
that. Roxberry. Way to go, Heidi, for the win. Roxberry is a great flavor.
Yeah.
That would be super fun. I love it.
This is almost done saving.
Nice.
And it's going to be a little surprise. Let's see how it works out getting mocked up on the can.
Well, this is great because we have about 10 more minutes to continue on working. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be able to see what it looks like. And if we love it, we keep it. And if
Yeah.
we don't, we try other colors.
I actually thought too this pattern would look cool on a skateboard.
Totally.
So I want to see if there's a skateboard mock-up on. Oh my god, it looks so good.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh,
love
Tim
it.
O'Beast has a joke. I know this. He's like, what do you call a bee that eats other bees? I don't know, Tim. Tell me. I have to know.
I'm not sure.
He's so good with the jokes.
Hannibal Nectar.
What?
Oh my god.
Last week it was Hannibal Vector. It was a vector that would eat another vector.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I'm like, yes. So good.
So, learning from my mistake from before, I will save this file. Thank you, Roxanne.
Nice.
And all my files today are going to be named after her.
I love this. This one is like Roxberry.
Yeah, we should name this Roxberry.
Yeah. Love it. So good.
But seriously, like I wasn't sure how this would turn out.
I love
It looks
it.
so good, and you know,
It's very cool.
this is a template that's available to anyone on
Yeah.
the stock website. So
Totally. Check out Adobe Stock, and you can also be following along in design tomorrow when we look at more designs for looking at Taproot, because pretty much you're going to be extending the experience, right?
yeah. So
Nice.
well, for now, I really want to see if there's a skateboard
Oh, cool.
template.
Yeah. We're like, let's do it.
Oh my god.
Fingers crossed.
There's a skateboard
there
template.
is. Yes. Oh, I love
Wait,
that it has
is it a
people in it
mock-up?
too. It
Oh my
looks like
gosh.
it. Yeah.
Which one should I use, you
I
guys?
kind of like that one where the guy's holding it. Yeah, that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, let's
It
license
feels the
this.
most natural.
Yeah. I love this because it,
And the colors too go with your color.
yeah. And
So good.
beyond the soda one where it's just a can by itself, I think it's cool that this mock-up has a person in it, so it puts the design in context.
Mm-hmm.
So it says 1 minute left. We're just downloading it. We're just waiting on this download.
Oh, Danielle, actually the challenges are the same for each stream today, but if you submitted this time, you can't resubmit your design. You have to submit a new design. So, get your designs ready. So
Like,
cool.
yeah. While this is downloading,
Yes,
I have
we're like, while this is downloading.
yeah. I wish
tell
there was
us.
like the Jeopardy song or something was playing.
I'm like, we can play that.
It's almost there. 7 seconds.
All right.
Almost. And there it is.
Yay!
So, again-
we've got it.
I'm gonna drag this to my desktop like before just to make sure I open it correctly.
Nice.
And this is a Photoshop file.
Yay! It's
Awesome.
there. Oh,
Let's
look
see
at all
it.
those smart
Yeah.
objects. Nice.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
see how
so
to-
maybe it's the skateboard
here it
and the
is.
sticker. So you can make a sticker for it too.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool.
So cool.
Where's the sticker one?
I don't know, but it says mock-up, so it's got to be there.
Yeah.
We're both like, where is it? Oh my gosh.
Okay, so it's part
so
of it. Yeah.
good.
Okay, so let's bring this pattern in here.
Yes, let's do it.
So this is more horizontal, so I might have to extend this out a little bit more.
This is great. Or you could make it super graphic, like really big.
Yeah, actually.
I think that would be awesome.
let's do that.
Yeah. This is super cool. Oh, Nuno, you can see Alana Louise's portfolio on Dribbble. So if you go to dribble.com/Alana Louise, you will be able to see all of her work and more.
Yeah.
Yay!
And sometimes I post work on just my Instagram as well if you guys want to follow me there.
Nice, yes. I think that we had all of Alana's information earlier in chat, so either if you scroll up, oh, there's Tim O'Beast, he's got it. Yay!
So here's this pattern in here.
Oh, I love it. I love how it's big and super graphic.
I'm super excited to see this in the skateboard.
Yes, Isabel and Paul are in the studio getting ready. They're back there at the table right now talking to GusBot. He's working. Stop working, Paul. Yeah. Amazing.
Just trying to see the best way to lock this up.
So cool. Are you
I'm
going to
so
use the
excited.
mock-up sticker too?
Oh my God, where is it? I think it's part of this original
Yeah.
design.
Oh, is it? So funny.
Yeah,
Oh, too funny. I love how it's like
yeah.
mock-up. Although
I
you could
wish I
totally
could.
put any sticker in there
Yeah.
over your stickers, although that'd be kind of crazy.
You know what? Today is just for Roxanne because she reminded me to save my file.
Totally.
So I'm gonna make a sticker for Roxanne.
Nice. Can we make it really bright too?
Yeah.
So that it
what
sticks
color?
out.
What color did she recommend earlier?
Oh, she said peach or she had like peach
And
or
mango, right?
raspberry.
Raspberry?
Or mango or raspberry. Yes, maybe a raspberry color.
Is this raspberry-ish? Needs a little more purple.
Oh yeah. Super fun.
This
I
is
love
for you,
it.
Roxanne.
Roxanne. We're gonna put you on a skateboard.
This is the beauty of Adobe Live. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Like,
in Adobe
your
Live.
name can be in my design.
Exactly, on a skateboard in your very own fruit-flavored colors. I love this.
Let's see.
Thank you, Mock-Up, for inspiring us
Yeah,
to put
sticker.
a sticker on this. Yes.
Whoever made this template, thank you.
That made me laugh pretty hard.
All right, we're gonna put Roxanne in here.
Oh, it's amazing. Oh, yes, this is Roxanne's skateboard.
All right, we're gonna save this and see how this
So
looks.
good.
Roxanne!
Roxanne! Oh, that is so cool.
Oh my God, I love
I
love
absolutely
these
love
templates.
it. Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, I kind of want to move her name.
Yeah, we don't want it underneath the
Yeah, we gotta make her name
Wheel board,
prominent.
yeah.
She's important.
Totally. We're like,
How did
let's
this
see.
look earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to. I might.
Yeah. Maybe back there, yeah,
I'm
under his
gonna-
arm, so it feels like supernatural.
Yeah.
We're like, this is so real. Yeah, this is as custom as it gets. That's what
Yeah.
Roxanne says. She's like, this is amazing.
This is for you. Oh, whoops, wrong file.
You're like, wait, which file? Yes! That is so
Roxanne,
good.
maybe this is you in this photo.
Totally. She's like, yeah, I turned into a man, and I'm holding that mock-up from a skateboard.
Oh my gosh.
This is so good, though.
For real though, this was just a template. that I
Roxanne for the
downloaded.
win, man.
Yeah.
I hope that Roxanne is watching this right now and taking a screen grab, and like, yes, she is watching, but like, take a screen grab, Roxanne.
So Taproot
She's like, it is sick design.
Roxanne skateboard.
I love this.
Oh
How
my
fun.
God.
Everyone's
Yeah.
like, we all want our names on there.
Oh my gosh.
This will be the most
Maybe
like
that could be a
decked out
contest.
skateboard ever.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this too. Yay.
Yeah, thank
This
you
is
guys
so much fun.
I might tweak this a little more after
Nice.
we're done today, but
I think this
yeah.
is great. Yeah, it's looking awesome. We only have a few minutes left, so any tweaks, you could probably still make a couple, but yeah, I like the can. I wonder if you make that one bigger too, because the graphics
Yeah.
look so cool in the
when
skateboard.
they're much larger.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think that makes sense too with
with the printing, yeah.
the printing process for cans.
Mm-hmm.
Small details don't really
Yes.
appear as good as they could.
You're welcome, Justin Roy. I sang that song so it would get stuck in your head. Enjoy the rest of your day.
So Heidi asked more Taproot Soda tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to be working on a different client.
Ooh.
Taproot is a brand whose logo I made, so I've been with this brand ever since the beginning. However, not all of my clients come to me just for branding. Tomorrow I'll be working with Heartwood Trade.
Oh, cool.
They're a fishing net company, and they already had a logo before they reached out to me, but they asked me to design a bandana for them.
Oh, so fun.
Yeah.
Bandana day. Ooh, tomorrow's going to be bandana day. I
Yeah.
am so excited. Well,
I wish I had a bandana to wear, but
I'll bring you one.
awesome, yeah.
So we are going to wrap up for today. Alana Louise Lyons, thank you so much
Yeah,
for being with us.
thank
This
you.
has been such a great show. Up next, you'll have Isabel Leah and Paul Trani, so stick with us. It's a great day.